Hey guys, this is Stacy from the Box Family Homestead, and today we're going to make some bread. Hi guys, so to get things started, you're going to need 2 cups of warm water, and then 2 tablespoons of yeast. I'm using an active dry baking yeast. Wake up, we're going to add some oil and some honey. It's a 1/4 cup oil and a 1/4 cup honey, so I was suggesting the oil first. That way when you put the honey in, it slides right out. And right now I'm using grapeseed oil. And this honey is a locally sourced, organic, unfiltered honey. We're going to mix it all up and let it sit for 5 minutes. Alright, the timer went off and the yeast has proofed. So now we just have to add an egg and some salt. Alright, you're going to add 1 egg. This one came out of the chicken this morning. And 2 teaspoons of salt. There you go. And just mix that up. Now is the time you're going to want to start adding your flour. You're going to add 5 to 6 cups of flour, but doing 1 cup at a time. By the time you get to the 5th cup, it should start looking like a dough. And it's probably sticking to the sides of the bowl. You want to slowly add in your 6th cup of flour until the point where the dough doesn't grab the sides of the bowl, and that's when you know you've done enough. And here's the 4th cup. You want to scrape down the sides too, make sure the flour gets all in there. Here's number 5. This is when it starts looking like a dough. You want to slowly add in your 6th cup. Usually I take about 5.5 cups in this recipe. But mind you, we're at 4,000 feet, so elevation has something to do with it too. So we're going to take oil, we're going to put oil all around the bowl there. Unstick the dough from the bottom, and we're going to cover the dough in oil. So we're going to make it into a nice, sort of, ball. And we're going to take the towels that I just took out of the dryer. And we're going to wrap one around the bowl. That way it keeps the dough warm and it'll rise better. with a warm towel. And we'll let it rise for between an hour, sometimes an hour and a half. Just, you want it to double in size, maybe get to the size of the top of the bowl there. All right, it's been about an hour and a half and my bread has risen a lot. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut it in half, and then I'm going to put it into 2 bread pans that are going to be oiled. And now we're going to let these set for half an hour until they double in size. Alright, it's been a half an hour and the bread has risen. So we're going to take this really cool knife that my husband made and we're going to slice 2 little things on the top of each bread. And then we're going to put them in the oven and cook them for 25 minutes. Alright, the timer went off. Looks like they're good to go. And we'll let them sit in the pans here for about 5 minutes, and then we'll put them on a cooling rack for a couple hours. There you go.